hey, should we approach the wizard?
Yeah,
Can I brush my teeth? Can I brush my teeth first? I feel.
Yeah, sure.
I got teeth sweaters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to. When you supplicate yourself before the wizard of the cloud, you do need to have the freshest.
Well, and the wizard always likes it when you bare your teeth in a sign of submission.
He thinks it's rude when you don't show your teeth at him.
Absolutely.
A lot of people sent this one in over the course of the last couple months, so thank you to everybody who did that. It's I can't find author info on this one, so let's say it's anonymous, but it's an important question because they ask how to form an animal pack.
Oh,
do you love animals and dream of creating a pack of them with your friends?
Yes,
now
I
you
do.
can. Now you can.
Wait, with your friends?
With your friends. Now you can. You can roleplay as any animal as long as you know how to form your pack and how to make it fairly realistic.
I'm not interested anymore.
Oh.
Fair. Did they type FAIRLY or FERALLY?
Oh,
fairly. Like fairly realistic?
Like fairly realistic or fairly realistic?
No, they just mean sort of real. Like, we're going to have fun with our friends and form an animal pack, but we're not going to be like dicks about it.
I thought that this was going to be about how to form a pack of animals, actual
animals.
Way
cooler WikiHow, a way cooler and way more useful, practical WikiHow article.
Because here's the thing. I don't need them all the time.
No.
But I like the idea of like, oh man, some shit's going down to me. And then just like, a pack of wolves shows up like, you called Travis? And I'm like, yes, tonight we hunt.
Yeah. I would do birds, probably some sort of bird of prey, some sort of raptor of the sky, like a hawk or something like that, just so I don't have to like keep tabs on them when I'm not using them.
Oh, fucking raven would be cool. Oh, are you kidding me?
Well,
Travis, squad of like ravens?
Yeah. Okay, anyway, collect members.
We don't know how to do that.
No,
we don't know how to collect ravens?
No, like to gather a pack. If we as a species knew how to have a pack of, like, collect a pack of animals, there'd be a WikiHow about it.
That's true.
That's a good point. But this is how to have fun with your friends, like at a park or something.
Absolutely. I'd love to have some fun with my friends.
1, collect members. If you want to be an outsider and live with up to 4 people or less, you are not a full pack, and therefore your miniature pack does not have to have a name. Okay. Wow. Members who want to be part of a pack should join a pack with at least 5 people or more. So just to start things out with, if it's less than 5 people, you are not a pack, you don't deserve a name, and get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of this park, because this is for real animal packs only.
Does it mention in there, can it be a virtual pack, Griffin? Like, can we meet?
It absolutely cannot be a virtual pack, Travis.
That fucking sucks.
Thank you for your terrible question.
But some of my pack lives in, like, San Francisco.
Tough.
Okay.
Ugh.
Listen.
You can't zoom your pack?
You can't zoom your pack
these days.
Listen. Hey, this article takes some twisty turns. Decide ranks for your pack. Miniature packs don't have ranks. Another reason why, if you're rocking with less than 5 people, you got a clown cluster. That's not a pack.
We can all agree that that is something that has come up in real life for that person who's writing this article, right?
Yeah.
Like, and Jerry, before you fucking ask me again, no, 3 isn't a pack, okay?
There must be a leader, and the fairest way to do this is to hold an election. You know, like wolves do. Remember not to vote. That? No. Remember not to vote for yourself. If there is a tie, have a mini wrestle or rock, paper, scissors battle. Then let the audience vote for who they think is the best. So, yeah.
If any animal could vote for itself, it would absolutely do that.
100 times out of 100.
Why the fuck can't I vote for myself?
Existence is voting for yourself. Every day.
I think I'd be a great leader. Like, that's not a rule that exists in any other election ever. Like, oh yeah, president lost by 1 vote because they weren't allowed to vote for themselves.
Shit, that's embarrassing.
Fucking sucks.
The rest of the pack can decide whether they want to be.
Also, they just kind of dropped the word audience. By the way, I assume they mean the rest of the pack, but
everyone's there watching. Loving it.
There is a chance that if you're hanging out with your animal pack at the park, there might be a bit of an audience.
Yeah, I would guess. I mean, you see people watching the SCA people down at the park. You know, it's a similar thing. Society for Creative Animals.
Decide what animal the members in the pack will be, and this includes mini packs. Hold an election. If there's a draw, have everyone vote on the top 2. Very democratic process forming an animal pack is.
Yeah, I have to say this. This is where I feel like this person writing this article has not done this, because I feel like I have a hard enough time getting friends together to like play a board game without a very clear idea of like what game we're going to play. There's no way you could get a bunch of people together to do this unless you have the specific animal ahead of time to lure them into this activity.
I also really feel like just by the very nature of this, there should be a step in this WikiHow that's just like, hey, newsflash, if you're the one reading this WikiHow, you're the leader.
You're the leader, and you get to pick the animal and everything.
Right? Like, what are you going to do? Reach out to somebody and be like, hey, I want you to be in charge and pick the animal. I just really love the idea of it. No, you're in charge. Take charge.
Who's deciding who the president of the animal pack is and then deciding what the animal says? Because that's a good way to get stuck with being like King Idiot Bird or whatever. Well, you know what I mean?
Also,
it's like,
I have different friends, though, to excel as the leader of different animal groups.
Exactly. I mean? Thank you. Yes. Name your pack.
Griffin, I would make you the leader of like a parrot type group.
Oh, wow. Justin, I just repeat the shit. That's real nice, Trav.
No, because of your beautiful plumage.
Yeah, sure.
Because you talk good. Okay. Justin, I think I would probably make you the leader of,
wow, Justin can't even think of it.
Gazelles.
Okay.
Giselle Bundchen?
Yeah, I would make you the leader of a bunch of Giselles.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think I'd be the leader of like some really cool like wolves.
But you can't vote. You can't vote for you can't vote for yourself though.
Can't vote for yourself.
Fuck. Okay, I think I'd be a werewolf then.
All right, name your pack. This one's optional for mini packs. I was so glad because I wanted to form a mini pack, and I thought after the first point, this article was not going to be for me, but they keep breaking me off little crumbs, and I appreciate that. Try to use creative names instead of a more common one. Hold an election for the pack names, and if there's a tie, let the leader decide. Again!
Jesus.
Unbelievable.
What is the leader's job if not to decide these things?
This is where the shit takes a turn. Decide your character's name, gender, appearance, and backstory. You don't have to, but it's more fun and makes your pack more realistic. Okay, so... all right, I need my boys together for the wolf pack. Oh! First of all, we didn't vote on the animal. Okay, okay, you're right. I want to be kangaroos. Okay, we're a kangaroo pack. Who's in charge? I'm in charge. Great. My name is Mephistopheles Karistikov, and I am a gray kangaroo with a jetpack.
Okay.
Do we get to vote?
Can we do like a quick note session?
Can we do this? Do we vote on that? No, we do not. Shit. Okay.
I don't know. It just feels like kind of a hat on a hat. I mean,
a little bit.
It's gonna be hard enough to convince people that we're kangaroos,
right?
Did you, as the kangaroo, make the jetpack, or did like a scientist give it to you? I found it in a cave. What? Yeah. It's a magical jetpack. Okay, Derek, real quick, can we step outside the bit for a second? It's a magical jetpack.
Like, yes. I'm sorry you lost the alpha kangaroo election, but like you're kind of being an asshole right now. Right now you are.
And my jetpack lets me control the mind of other kangaroos. No,
okay.
Hey, no,
all right.
No.
That's great, Derek. Okay, so map out your territory, whatever. Get ally packs. Once you have about 10 to 20 members, what the fuck? Try to form alliances with other packs. After all, there's strength in numbers.
Yeah, you know how you've heard of other people doing this thing around you? Good news.
It's a jump after a jump because it's like once you have invited 15 other people. Hey, yeah, me and my friends do this thing. It's pretty cool. And 15 people join. You're like, oh, damn, did you hear about this rival group of 20 fake koala bears? Let's go get them. Let's go beat their asses, though. Because that is actually, sorry, spoiler alert, the next tip. Get rival packs. Once you've got 20 to 30 members... Start turning down offers for others to join your pack, or let the leader decide. Doesn't say vote on it on this one, but I do think that that's an option. If you decline, you could suggest they create a rival pack.
I would like to address the big fake elephant in the room.
Okay.
And say that if anybody's reading this and thinks, actually, that sounds like fun. You're a furry, and that's fine. Go do
that's
that.
Fine. That's awesome.
It's fine, but like, why are you putting in? I bet there are several furries listening to this who are like, that sounds like so much fucking work.
Yeah, a lot of work.
How about just like get a costume and you like live your life?
Yeah.
Can you imagine going and they're like, oh, I'd love to be an animal pack. And then they're like, yeah, we're fucking kangaroos. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm actually not. You can all be kangaroos. And I was adopted by kangaroos and I'm a marmoset or whatever. Like,
that's cool.
Yeah,
that
right.
sounds awesome. I'd watch that. I'd watch that Unlikely Animal Friends story.
Now that I think about it, that actually is really cool. Like, I'm a cheetah cub that was adopted by kangaroos and I protect them now. Yeah, fuck yeah. Actually, you don't need to. Kangaroos are fucking terrifying.
Yeah, they're really scary. It all kind of culminates here. I mean, there's more tips after this one, but tip number 10 is have battles and border raids.
No!
These can be acted out as, once again, mini wrestles or rock, paper, scissors battles.
Actually, no, I take that back. I would love to watch that.
I would love to watch adults have a mini wrestle on the quad. That would be good for me, actually.
Okay. But here's my question, and this is very important. It's not clarified here.
Yeah.
If there is a border dispute betwixt, say, a gang of rhinoceroses and a gang of kangaroos, when they mini wrestle, do they have to wrestle in the manner of kangaroos and rhinoceroses, or do they wrestle in human manner?
First of all, the collective name for rhini is a crash of rhinoceri, which is very good, and you gotta respect that. Travis, I think you may have accidentally backed up into what would be the best sort of animal squad. Like if a crash is coming your way, you don't want to mini wrestle with a crash of rhini.
This is what I'm saying.
No way.
What if it's like a bunch of lemurs, right? And you're a gang of rhinoceri. And you're like, a crash, excuse me. And you're like, oh, we can take lemurs. But then they show up and it's like some like 6'8", absolutely built human beings. You're like, we are the lemurs. And you're like, fuck.
Most jacked people are secretly lemurs.
This is what I'm saying. And here you are like 120 pounds soaking wet rhinoceri. And like, you're like, fuck, you know what? We've overplayed our hand. I do not want to mini wrestle.
And once again, Travis, you have brought up a really interesting edge case because a group of lemurs is called a conspiracy of lemurs. And that's tough. That's tough to beat. A conspiracy of lemurs versus a crash of rhinoceri that one's a fucking toss up.
I want to say 2 points. The first is we basically did what they're describing in our Safety Town episode of My Brother, My Brother.
I mean, absolutely.
It's a real thing. Yeah.
But the other thing I wanted to say is that you guys know how many Spider-Man villains have done this exact same thing?
Yeah.
It kind of trips you out when you think about it. Like that one guy got armor and he's like, I'm a rhino now. And everybody's like, I don't think so.
I think you're a person.
It's like, okay, you want to challenge me? Because I'm going to fucking hit you in the face with myself. And you're like, fuck, you're right. You're a vulture, you say? No way. Oh, look at him. Hurrah! He's up there. Fuck.
Oh, fuck, my arm. Ow, shit, my arm fell off. Oh, grew back. I'm a lizard now.
Ah, damn it.
Are you saying that they're like this, but they're more committed? Like, because they're able to deliver on some of the animal abilities, it's like less.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, if someone was like, I'm a rhino, and you're like, no, you're not. And they charge us through like a fucking concrete wall, you're like, fuck. Maybe he is a rhino.
You might.
I'll be damned.
If you charge through a concrete wall, you might be a rhino.
I'm just saying, man, that there are certain abilities that someone could demonstrate in front of me that would make me say, like, well, fuck, you know what? I'm going to look at you differently from now on.
Yeah.
You are fucking. If somebody's like, I'm a vulture, and I was like, no, you're not. And then they like took off into the air and then buried their heads into a rotting carcass, I'd be like, well, fuck. Okay.
Oh, fuck. Damn.
Right. Cool, man. I'm not going to challenge you anymore. I'm so sorry.
Michael Keaton's eating a dead buffalo that's been there for a while. Holy shit.
I knew it, man. That guy's committed as fuck. Can I also say that there's part of me, the 12-year-old, and maybe even older than that, Travis, would have been like, yeah, let's go fucking be a pack of wolves in the park. That sounds fucking awesome.
That sounds
like, I would have totally done this, and I maybe have poked fun at this thing that I would sincerely want to do.
Yeah, sure. Just to burn down the rest of the list, let everyone know about it as step 11 with posters all around the campus. You're not
no.
Get the leader.
Hey, let me say, as a person who has cared about things before, don't do that.
Don't do that. Get the leader to make about 3 to 5 rules that all pack members must obey. There's no way that could go bad.
That is also the best part about being an alpha wolf in any wolf pack is having to make and enforce rules.
Yeah. I get all the spaghetti. Charles, I don't know what that means, but it is on the ledger. So
only 6 beers per night per person per day.
Charles, that's a lot.
That was
only 7 beers.
You just said 6. No, wait, you just said 6, Charles.
I'm thirsty. I know what I said.
Grimace is a taste bud. You can't actually put that one.
You can't actually do that.
You don't even work at McDonald's anymore.
Established anymore. Not since you smashed through the wall of the break room, yelling about how you are a rhinoceros. Don't get me wrong.
It established a lot of rhinoceros cred.
Yeah, but and Jerry Maguire style, you did pull a lot of people away from that company to join your rhino company.
But you don't seem to have any kind of like business plan, and we all kind of thought this would be a rhino business.
Yeah.
And you know what? We were wrong, but we didn't know. We were all so confused, and we breathed in so much dust from just the plaster you had shattered into the air. And we were all, can we go back to work? Hey, Charles, can we go get our jobs back, please?
You know, these alt-right goofballs are calling a lot of more traditional conservatives rhinos, like Republican in name only. And do they not realize that that sounds awesome?
Yep.
Like you're being a real fucking rhino right now. Like, you mean the big strong animal with the horn that charges and blows up a Jeep by running into it? Oh, thank you very much. Anyway, that's some political. Hold on, and that's hold on, and that's some of my political humor.
I love it.
Hey, can we take a quick break and come right back with more great comedy?
Are we gonna do ads?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's another way of saying it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to spice it up a little bit.
Well, you just made it sound like we were going to,
take a quick break and then let Justin and Travis and Griffin take it. The Commerce Boys.
Yeah.
As they call us. Money bros.
And then we'll come back, sort of the fun. We'll be like, get out of here, you business
boys.
We should change our name to the Finance Bros.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
That's taken, actually.
Okay, we're now, come on. It's time to go to the Money Zone.